BYU pushed to a fifth set for just the second time this year. They are currently ranked number 2 in the nation. The only time they played in 5 sets was at Stanford on January 14th. That was a matchup where BYU won the second and fourth set before losing in extra points 17-15. The Ramblers, meanwhile, are involved in a fifth set for the third time this year. They lost in 5 sets at St. Francis after winning the first 2 sets. A story they are hoping to avoid repeating tonight. They followed it up, however, with a 5-set home win over IPFW in the lone conference matchup thus far for the Ramblers out of the MIVA. Numbers for the match so far are on your screen. BYU's hitting percentage has improved to .368. The Ramblers are at .358 after no hitting percentage in the fourth set. BYU hit a sizzling 700, which isn't even the best total of the match. Loyola in the second set hit 800. You see the individual set numbers on your screen. We played a 15 points in the third set. Rob Stoll took over for BYU in the fourth. He's now right behind Mike Bunting for a match-high total. Bunting with 19, Stoll with 16. Futi Tavana with 9, Dupron with 9 as well. Stoll with 32 attempts, Bunting with 28 for Loyola. Crowd is amazing tonight. Packed at Alumni Gym. Tavana with 5 blocks for BYU. The Cougars have 8, the Ramblers 4.5. The Ramblers have won the toss and they will open on serve. I'm Tim Calderwood with you on the Horizon League Network. So glad to have you. Buckle up for what should be a thrilling finish to the volleyball match this evening. Men's volleyball action here from Chicago. Mike Hutz, who sat for pretty much the second half of the fourth set, returns, and he will open on serve for the Ramblers. Sagers charges ahead. He'll have the first try. Back set, and a huge tomahawk finish from Joe Smalzer. Ramblers strike first. Loyola looking to avoid back-to-back home defeats to top 5 opponents. They fell on Saturday to Stanford. That was after winning the first set. Tonight, they won the first 2 sets here at home, and they have a 2-0 lead here in the fifth. Shane Davis likes what he sees. Mike Hutz again. Little miscommunication for BYU. Sagers forced to guide it ahead. Back set towards Smalzer. BYU out of position, recovers. Hutz leading Smalzer's left hand again and dropping it home. And a timeout for BYU. The Ramblers open with 3 straight to begin the fifth at home. This is the Horizon League Network. 3 straight for Loyola to open the fifth set. They won the first 2 sets here at home over number 2 BYU. Before the Cougars have rallied to win consecutive sets, dominating the fourth to take us to the decisive fifth tonight. Ryan Boyce with the first BYU serving attempt in this fifth set. Thompson pushes it over. Leading Sager, tipped. And consecutive points for BYU. Rob Nielsen barking out directions to his squad. Hutz, back set towards Bunting, drops it in. The 20th kill of the night for Mike Bunting, a match high. He's the only Loyola player in double figures. Rob Stoll and Kevin Sagers with double-digit kills for BYU. And Hutz into the net. 4-3 lead. Kevin Sagers, one of the seniors on this BYU squad. 3 seniors in total. He's been doing his best to keep his teams poised throughout this tough matchup. And he'll have another serve upcoming after the wide attack. 4 up in the 5th. Sagers again. Powerful. Back set off the shoulder of Boyce. BYU scrambling. And Robinson knocks it into the balcony. A 5-4 lead. Certainly hope you've enjoyed the matchup here tonight. It has been an amazing match between these two teams. And BYU ties the score again. It is the second tie of this 5th set after Loyola opened with 3 straight. DJ Hiapo serving. BYU's in the net. Loyola with a big point. Joe Smalzer stretching. And he knocks around the volleyball, readying for a big serve attempt here in the 5th. Left hand towards Robinson. Stowall steps up. Here's Bunting. He'll set it over. Stowall again. Found a hole. Tied at 6. Stoll with 18 kills, leading BYU. Hutz towards Bunting, and Mike Bunting with his 21st with authority. 7-6 Loyola. Bunting again. Ace! And we'll switch sides with Loyola on top, 8-6. Get a good look at the Ramblers student section, out in full force. Bunting off the top of the net. To Prawn with the attempt. The Ramblers recover. Back set towards Stowell. And it's 8-7. Alex DePron, a junior out of Valley Center, California. Bunting short. At the net is Sagers. From the left side, Berzins. And the Ramblers have a 9-7 lead. Substitution for Loyola, Kyle Exline. Student section with their arms crossed in X's as X-line serves. And a block! Hudson Thompson leading the charge of the net. 10-7 Loyola in the fifth. X-line again. Back set. And BYU with a point when they needed it. Joe Kaliakamoa was pulled in the fourth set for BYU as Ryan Boyce took his place. Kaliakamoa appearing here in the fifth. Up the right side of the floor with his serve. From the back row, Bunting has it blocked back. Back set towards the left hand in. Much to the dismay of BYU, Smalzer found the corner. Coming at me. Off the rafters. Dupron guides it over. Jump ball at the net. Back set towards Smalzer. And a very angry Octavio Souza. He argues with Jim Kazella, while Rob Stoll argues with Justin Vasofsky in the chair. (12-8) Loyola up 4 in the fifth. Playing to 15. Hutz taking his time with the serve. Back set towards Stoll. Hutz with a back set as well. BYU recovering off the rafters. Hutz towards Smalzer. Timeout BYU. 13-8 Loyola leads in the fifth. This is the Horizon League Network. 2 is the number in this fifth set. That is the ranking of BYU, and that is the points needed by Loyola to secure a 5-set upset win at home. Smalzer is long. Wait, but the linesman on the far side says it was tipped. And BYU cannot believe it. Rob Nielsen wants the officials to talk about this one. As it stands, a match point upcoming for the Ramblers. It is match point. Hutz serving for Loyola. 14-8. Into the net. And BYU has another opportunity. Match point number 2 for the Ramblers. They are 0 for 3 in match points today. 2 match points in the third set. Boyce leading Sagers short. BYU's in the net. That's it. A 5-set win for Loyola at home over number 2 BYU on this Friday night in men's volleyball action. It was a thriller here this evening as the Ramblers record the victory at home. The crowd mobbing the floor. They had an opportunity to close it out in 3. And on the 4th match point of the night, the Ramblers, with a net violation against BYU, are able to win their 6th match of the season. They are now 6-3, while BYU drops to 9-3. An exciting finish. We'll wrap it up when we come back on the Horizon League Network.
Loyola Rambler Athletics is brought to you by McDonald's, Loyola University Health System, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, U.S. Cellular, Chipotle, the Doubletree Hotel, Chicago North Shore, J.B. Alberto's Pizza, Biga and Associates, Yellow Book, State Farm Insurance, Rico, Caputo Cheese Market, Loyola University Bookstore, Vienna Beef, Warehouse Direct, Hoogie, Honda, Mazda, and Volkswagen, Frito-Lay.
80,000 hands to shake, 80,000 minds that know ethics matter, justice prevails, and critical thinking skills are, well, critical. 80,000 alumni, and that's just in Chicago alone. You never know when you're going to run into a Rambler. Loyola University Chicago, where extraordinary lives